What up, what up, what up? I am going to get this in Discord and then wait for people to come in. I'm gonna go over Fridays. 2 trades I took on Friday. Did not take any trades today. It's choppy. It looked like it was gonna bang the way that Friday did, but with news tomorrow, I figured it was gonna chop all morning. It kind of did. What I've been noticing though is, well, when I get to it, is when it's choppy in the morning like this, sometimes lunch bangs, and you can get a good trade during lunch. I haven't actually checked yet, but I will. Let me get this over to Discord. Download Discord on this computer. Nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's in Discord now. Make sure I'm not on mute. I am not on mute. Yay. Okay. A couple seconds here. Okay, I'll jump right into it. This was a big move on Friday down. Made a nice 5-minute fair value gap. Consolidated. There's some more targets below here and this gap here. So I thought this consolidation here would take out this, sweep out all of these, and then start trading down. It did not do that though. It broke here, right? I got in and started coming right back up. I'm okay with that. I can bite into this a bit, right? It could even wick. It inverts this fair value gap. So I'm thinking it's going down. It can wick this, it can even bite up into this order block here and still have hope to come down. But then what happened here was it just started chopping. And I didn't like that it was chopping, getting rejected, pushing back up over that order block and staying inside of this order block. So the second came down here, I closed it out. And for it was called a break even. It was like, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a profit there. And we were before open, so that was like at about 8:30. So I wanted this 5-minute candle to really, like, I wanted this here, over here, and I might have got out over here, but really my draw was down here. So I got out and then just tracked it and to see what it was going to do. It did a sweep here, broke up, and had really no conviction to keep on going up. So I'm like, at this point, I'm figuring it's 8:50 now. Let's just watch action. And then I had a feeling it was just going to chop until open. It did chop until open. It really busted through this 5-minute fair value gap, getting rejected over and over again. But when this sweep happened here, is when I'm like, okay, now we can probably, once it got rejected this hard up, that's bullish momentum. Let's see if that's going to, this will be a protected low here. Swept all that liquidity. So I was tracking it from here. Let's see if it breaks structure. It broke structure. Broke structure here. So now I'm looking, broke structure and closed above this 5-minute gap, right? So that's extremely bullish now. I don't like how these do that. I gotta learn how not to snap it, but here, right? Okay, and then it made another fair value gap, which these have not been getting traded back into very often this summer. And this is where I've been having a lot of frustration is I usually wait for it to come back into that fair value gap. I did not wait this time. I got right in. As you can see, I got right in off of this, expecting it to continue. Then it started dropping. I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be the time that I should have waited, and I did. I should have waited uh, for that tapped in the fair value gap. So the trade would have, this trade, what I was aiming for, oh, I hope I didn't delete it, I think I did. There was another target up here, I deleted it, damn. Let's say there was a target like right around here. I was targeting that. So it's gonna look something like this, long position. Ideally it would have been here, but I got in like right here. This is a pretty big stop here. This is probably more than I needed once it created this. I'll go over that in a second, but this is how I entered. Right, so we have an easy 1 to 2 risk reward. So I got in once this formed this swing low here within that fair value gap. Once it formed this fair value gap here, I mean, once it touched this fair value gap and created the swing low, I moved my stop right up here. I'm hoping that it doesn't come back down. It's a little aggressive, right? But this is now a protected swing low. It stayed above the down close candle, closed above. So this can wick back down into a bite in and then take off, and that's exactly what it did. And as we went, I kept on posting this in the group so y'all can go back and see. But this became a new protected swing, right? Broke back into the fair value gap, closed in and then above. And right about here, I'm like, this risk reward is starting not to make sense. We're way up here. Now I have about a 1-to-1 to here because I don't want to pull it back to this because it didn't bite into this yet, this fair value gap. So I didn't want it to look something like this. I didn't want it to pull in here because I had a feeling I'd get stopped out if this comes back into the fair value gap, and I don't, and this is just too much risk here, too much to lose from all the way up here, right? You don't want to lose all that back into here if it starts to retrace. So there's really no place to trail it, so I'm like, it's 1-to-1, basically 1-to-1 here, right? I'm up here now. So it's basically, yeah, it's almost, yeah, it's a little less than 1-to-1. So I'm like, okay, if it's less than 1-to-1, I'm just taking my profit. It might come back down and might go up, but I already have a banger of a trade happening, right? I have almost 300 ticks going on, right? I have 260 something ticks going on. So why give back, why even give back 50, 90 ticks, right? Why give back 90 ticks? So I just closed it out. I was thinking I could always come back in if I wanted to, right? If this showed up, but this kind of just chopped into that grindy BS that it's been doing all summer long, and then it did end up hitting my full take profit up here and here. But this grindy action, like you're gonna really sweat that going back down 125 ticks when you're up 200 and something. You're gonna give back half of it. Why do that? This very well could have just dropped and then ran for these targets down here. So I just trailed it up until then. And then I see this action, all summer, this action here. It's no good. And it did everything like this. Chop, chop, chop. Look at that. Like, what do you get in on here? Just chops. The afternoons have really, really sucked. Let's take a look at today and see see if the afternoon's been any different. Yeah, it has. There's actually been some movement. I was tracking this, so yeah, this morning I was tracking this one because it was having the exact same setup as Friday, exact same setup. But I had no conviction. Trump was going to speak at 10. I did not take this trade, but I was definitely tracking it. Broke this structure here, swept down, broke this structure here, and started to go back up. I actually should have taken this one. That would have been a nice little scalp to this point here. So it looks something like this. After wrong button. Try to get in. Break structure. See there? Yeah, the risk reward wasn't that great. That's probably why I turned it down when I was looking at it. Yeah, not even gonna get 1-to-1 there. Because you're aiming, I'm just aiming for a quick scalp right here. And it's right after open, so we get pretty choppy like it has been. So I was just tracking this, swept this, and then I was hoping that it would come up and sweep this. It did. But then I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see what it does on this fair value gap. And then I didn't like the reaction. It's closed here strong and just started chopping. So I wasn't gonna get into this. It didn't create that V out of it. Really wanted to see it come into this fair value gap, break above structure, come back down and up, right? That's what you're kind of looking for with that continuation pattern. As long as it breaks, it really wants to snap. I don't like this trading view. Okay, in any case, you want to see it break above here, right? To break structure. And it never broke structure. So I didn't play this at all. But then it slowly grind up, just stair stepping up, breaking structure, digging deep, breaking structure, digging deep. It just stayed right in that fair value gap. So there's a few scalps this morning, but it wasn't going to run. Didn't feel like it was going to run. This is a Trump candle, I think. No, where's the Trump candle? It really bit down. Right through here, this was a Trump when he started talking, and then it continued up. Kind of chopped like I thought. Oh, there's that noon. Right, there's that noon propulsion that we've been getting. If you get this chop after open, you're a lot of the times going to get this. The volume's lower, really no entry for me. It didn't come back. See, this is what I talk about all summer long. It doesn't come back. This is actually a breakaway. A lot of these have been breakaways. Then doesn't tap into it, and does not give another fair value gap until here, and that one's, by then you're already up close to your target would be here, right? Or at least my first target would have been here. So by the time you get in a fair value gap, you don't have room to grow. And it just takes off. Times that 12:12. And then she falls during the lunch hour and into one, huh? Look at that fake. Sweeps, continues. Hit my lower targets too, so hit my upper and lower targets today. Not in the order I thought it was going to. And now we're just in chop. Okay, and that was the trade review. Hey Chef, how's it going? If you're still here, thanks for viewing. I'll take any questions in Discord, and as I was talking to Pickles, I will be doing some lives within the Discord. I might do them private here to help some people that are struggling with their setups and their trading plan. I think with Pickles is just a trading plan they need to stick to. Okay, see you in Discord.